Hello, this is Shauna Mayfield with Rooted.Estate, powered by eXp Realty, and today I'm going to share with you a 2025 year in review of market statistics. Here we are looking at my website. Please take a look at this when you have a moment, Rooted.Estate, and we will go to my most recent article here, 2025 Housing Market Insights for Josephine County in Southern Oregon. And I'll just go over this with you briefly. You can, of course, go to the website, read this for yourself, and take in all the juicy details. We are using the Southern Oregon MLS statistics for Josephine County, looking at January through November. This is information to help you guide your next steps, plan your next move. Should you be interested in moving to the area or leaving the area and wanting to put your home on the market? The big picture that we're looking at here is that our market is actually becoming more balanced and leveling out. It's not a crash, it's actually becoming more balanced. Essentially, the year-to-date average sale price is hovering around $442,000, and it is a slight uptick from last year. There is definitely more inventory and more choices, but that means there's also a little more competition. The translation here, it's not a price crash market. It's slower, more balanced, where buyers are going to have a bit more breathing room, and the sellers have to be more strategic with pricing, presentation, and patience. We're going to look at month by month, a little story arc of how 2025 unfolded. In winter, we had a little bit of a stronger start than the previous year. Buyers are still active despite rates, and well-priced homes, especially clean, move-in ready properties, saw really great interest. And sellers who came on the market early often benefited from lower competition. In the spring, our prices were holding steady. Days on the market started to slightly creep up. It brought more listings, but buyers also became a little bit more choosy. Nicely presented homes still hold, while properties that were dated, overpriced, or in tricky locations lingered, especially in the rural segments. In the summer, inventory starts to peak and prices bounce around. We saw a lot of prices coming down, price cuts, and our days on market jumped up a bit. Summer was not the runaway seller's market as a few years ago it was. Buyers had more options and negotiating power, and price reductions became more common, especially for higher-priced homes and rural properties that needed updates or had project elements. In the fall, we're entering a more balanced market with slightly firmer prices. By fall, buyers and sellers were beginning to meet in the middle. Well-positioned homes, especially those with usable land, good water, and lifestyle appeal, still moved, but testing the market with aspirational price usually backfired. What this means for sellers, if you're thinking about listing your home or rural property in Josephine County, here is the takeaway for you. Price realistically from day one. With more inventory and longer days on market, overpricing tends to result in multiple reductions and a weaker final outcome. The data shows prices are basically holding, not surging, so strategy beats wishful thinking. Condition and presentation matter more than ever. Buyers now have the space to compare clean, well-maintained homes with good photos, clear descriptions, and honest disclosures as the ones that rise to the top. Expect a little bit longer timeline. With average days on market in the 80-day range, it's wise to plan for a 2 to 3 month window from list to close in many price ranges, sometimes longer for unique or higher-end properties. Rural and acreage properties are still in demand at the right price. 5+ acre homesteads, small farms, and lifestyle properties are still attractive to buyers who want space, water, and self-sufficiency. They just aren't paying the same premiums they did in the peak frenzy. If you're a buyer, what this means for you, and if you're on the fence about buying, well, you have more options and negotiating room. So a higher absorption and longer days on market give buyers time to breathe, compare, and negotiate repairs and credits. Prices are not collapsing, so waiting for a huge crash may mean missing opportunities, while prices quietly hold or tick up slightly year over year. You can focus on fit, not panic. With more inventory to choose from, you can prioritize the lifestyle pieces that matter: usable acreage, soil, irrigation, shop, barn space, proximity to town or recreation, and so on. So looking ahead through November, the 2025 Josephine County residential market can be summed up like this: more inventory, slower pace, steady prices. For sellers, it means clarity on how to effectively present your home on the market. For buyers, it means an opportunity to be thoughtful and precise instead of rushed. If you'd like a hyper-local breakdown for your specific neighborhood or acreage type, or you're curious what your property could realistically sell for in this market, I'm happy to put together a custom report and strategy session. Please do check out on my website where you can click on this link here and get your free home valuation. And so if you're thinking about buying or selling in 2026, go ahead and send me a message. We'll talk through your goals, timeline, and the numbers behind your next move. If you found these market statistics interesting and you would like me to send you more market statistics for a specific month, a city, or county, please do send me a message and I'll deliver a custom report to your inbox. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. And if you enjoyed this content, please do like, subscribe, and share, of course, with like-minded folks who may be interested in hearing this piece of information. If you're thinking about buying or selling coming up in the next year, keep me in mind. Shauna Mayfield, I would be honored to help you through that process. Rooted.Estate, powered by eXp Realty, out here in Southern Oregon.